Day 334. So another weigh-in goes by, and I haven't even lost a pound. I know I am physically fitter than what I've been probably my whole life. I also biked to work on my new bike today, which, trust me, was hard. The ride in wasn't too bad, but it's, there's places where I've relied a lot on the e-bike and haven't really been pushing myself, and so to do it all by myself made it fairly difficult, especially since it took a long time. It's one of those things where it's like it's a compounding physical activity, and so you start out, and you're okay, and then you're 20 minutes in, and then you're 40 minutes in, and then you're just exhausted by the time you get to the final goal or the final hill or whatever. So that was my day today. Do I think it'll help me, lose something? Sure. I did a 51 on the way there, and a 56 on the way back, time-wise. And normally I do like a 30 to 35 on the way there, and 35 to 45 on the way back, depending on lights and that type of thing. And at least on the way there, a lot of that time difference is climbing that last hill. When I started out doing it with my e-bike, I stopped 4 times, and so without the e-bike, I stopped 3 times, which means that I can do it. It just seemed like I knew that I could do the whole ride. It was just how difficult was it going to be and how tiring was it going to be. So that being said, I'm getting realistic about the January 5th deadline, which is my body seems to have gone into a survival mode. And no matter how much I push it, at this point, I don't think that I can get to 181, period. There's no realistic way, because right now I would have to lose 3.6 pounds per day, and I'm averaging like 1 or less. So even if the bike ride, loses me 2 or loses me 2.5, it's still not enough, because even if I was to push myself to do that every day, that would only get me a 2, right? And 2 pounds over, so I weigh in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for 6 days. That'd be 12 pounds. 12 pounds at 222 would be a 190. So even if you up that to 3, right, that'd be 184. So every day I'm getting further away. But I want to keep up the physical activity, and I need to get my body out of this kind of survival mode. So at this point, barring a weigh-in of under 300 tomorrow or under 200 tomorrow, I'm going to halt my fast Wednesday, which will be 1 week, which is as far as I push it normally. And then because I have my family ski trip coming up, the food plan would be to eat Wednesday, Thursday, fast Friday, Saturday, eat Sunday, Monday, fast Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday I'm on a plane to go skiing. And I'll do that Thursday through Tuesday, and then I'll figure out what to do after that. But yeah, I'm just getting realistic about this. Thinking about it, right, I've lost 120 some odd pounds, 120, 2 pounds, 2.4, in under a year. And just from coming back, I mean, the reason I think I'm in a kind of survival mode with my body is coming back from the trip, right? I was at 238, which means I've lost 35 pounds in under a month, in 30 days. So I've lost over a pound a day. Sadly, that wasn't enough. And I don't want to do more harm than good. And so, while it means less money in my pocket, over time, it'll be the better bet, because it means that the new goal will be in July, and it will be, it'll still be 181. And so that's right before I'm going to be going on a trip with my father. And it'll be after my Asia trip, which is going to be a month-long tour of Asia, which is going to have a lot of food in it. So I definitely know I'll get further down, and there's no way I'll miss the second deadline, because that's the final one.